Hey everyone, hope you are good. Welcome back to our channel. Here today to talk to you guys about UV protection and things that you can do to defend your eyes from UV damage. So, flashcard at the ready. How can I protect my eyes from UV damage? Well, a few things, people here, a few things. So, first of all, we need to have a conversation about UV protection. The way we defend our skin and our eyes need to be in the same conversation now, okay? People are getting better, but not really all the way there with regards to wearing sun cream on a regular basis. A lot of people only wear sun cream if it's going to be hot outside. Look, even when it's cloudy, even when it's raining, even in the winter, there is UV in the atmosphere. The more you can start to wear some protection around your eyes now, the more you avoid the risk of things getting complicated for you in the future. Common things that happen with exposure to UV light on a regular basis are cataracts. So a cataract is a lens in your eye goes cloudy as you get more mature. You know what I'm saying when I say mature? As you get more mature. So when we are born, the lens in our eye is completely transparent and clear. As we are getting more mature and we're exposed to more UV light, the lens in our eye goes more yellow. Then it becomes a little bit cloudy and you get opacities on the lens. Those opacities are when you get a cataract. And a cataract, symptoms of that can be reduced vision. Like looking through a foggy bathroom window where you can't quite get the window to be clean because something's in the way. This is the reason why it's things in the way. If you've got a cataract, you've got a lens in your eyes going cloudy. That happens to all of us, okay, at some point in our lives. It's inevitable, it's going to happen to us. If you can avoid that happening though and delay it by a few years, why the hell not? And you can do that by wearing some kind of sun protection. Other things that can happen with the continuous exposure to UV light are something called macular degeneration. There are a couple of types of that, but what this essentially means, it can lead to you having complications in your vision and losing your central vision completely. So imagine looking at somebody's face. If it becomes very complicated and very advanced and it's not treated or not able to be treated, you can look at someone's face and all you can see is the peripheral bits around. You can't see the center of the vision of your vision anymore. All you can see is the peripheral parts. To look at someone's face reasonably clear-ish, you've got to look to the side of them. You use your peripheral vision to look at what's going on. That's very common. People in their 70s and their 80s. It's becoming more common. People who are younger because of the lack of, for example, UV protection. Other factors also can influence that. For example, if it's in your family history, if you are a smoker, if you have a poor diet, if you are a heavy drinker, all of these factors can make an influence at the same time as well of you being more at risk of something like that. If one of those factors is one that you can control, which is UV exposure, for example, yes, let's get some defense on that. Something else that you can consider also having as a complication of UV exposure are certain types of skin cancers around your eyes. They often appear as lumps or bumps. If you have any concerns about that, you need to go and see your optician ASAP, have a chat with them about that and look at some old photographs, for example, as well. Is it been there for a while? Is it a new lump or bump that's coming on? If we feel it's suspicious, we'll get a second opinion for you. We'll monitor it if we need to as well. Things that you can do to protect yourself. So, UV protection. How can you get UV protection? 3 ways of protecting your eyes from UV damage. One of them is ye old classic sunglasses, okay? Sunglasses that need to be bought from a reputable company or country in the world, okay? The reason why I say this is because in this country we are held to British standards and we are held to very high British standards, which mean that all sunglasses have to have a certain level of protection and they will have to give a protection to a certain percentage. When you buy, not saying that you do, if you are ever tempted to buy the knockoff designer sunglasses when you're in another country that you see on the floor sold by some street seller person, think, oh, they look really good, copy of some Gucci's or something. Look, they will have a tint in them, but there may not necessarily be any UV protection in them. The two different things, having a tint and UV protection, are not necessarily the same thing. So consider very strongly if that's something that you want to do, completely your choice, but there may not be any UV protection. And the problem with that is when you are wearing a sunglass, your pupils will dilate naturally by a small amount to allow more light into your eyes. If you are allowing more light into your eyes and you're not getting any UV protection in the first place, you're just going to make the problem worse. So that's something worth considering. So having a pair of sunglasses, either a polarized pair, which cut the glare out when you're driving, for example. If you're around water, that makes a really big difference to you, really more comfortable vision as well. Or a normal pair of dip dye sunglasses, whatever you have, get them from somewhere reputable that will give you protection. Jobs are good. Whether you spend 400 quid, whether you spend 20 quid, okay, they will still give you UV protection regardless. That's something you need to be aware of, okay? Just heads up on that. Other option number 2, is you can get a pair of glasses that change colour, which are called photochromic. Some people call them reactor light, or they're also known as transitions by their trade name. What these do is they react to UV, not to sunlight. So you may get a pair of these glasses, and what happens is when you go outside, the UVs in the atmosphere, they go a little bit dark. When it's really bright, they go dead dark. These are really great if you want one pair of glasses to do everything for you. If you haven't got the energy to carry around separate sunglasses to your normal prescription glasses, for example, on the change colour are a great look for you. The third option, which is becoming increasingly common actually as a third option now, is having a clear UV coating on your specs. I've been having it recently on my more recent pair of spectacles. I've got it on these ones. It's a clear UV coating. No one knows I've got it on apart from me. I just know that I've got this protection and it gives me something better than nothing at all. It still gives me protection. It's still something I have extra added on to my lenses. And if I forget to take my sunglasses with me, or if it's a little bit cloudy, I'm still protected. Obviously, there's something to bear in mind when you get sunglasses is you naturally have a bigger lens, which is a good thing to have. A bigger lens gives you more protection around all the skin around your eyes at the same time as well, which is kind of important to protect. It's very sensitive and it's very delicate, that skin area is. The more you can defend it, the more you can reduce the risk of any issues in the future. Hope you find that useful. Oh, kids, forgot the kiddies. Get kids wearing sunglasses ASAP, okay? From the age of 2, I ain't even joking, people, okay? Age of 2, whack them on their face. They'll take them off. Guess what you do? Put it back on again. Take them off again. Put it back on again. The more you can get your kids in the habit of wearing sunglasses, the more you benefit them in the future, okay? By the age of 18, we are already exposed to 80% of the UV light we're exposed to through our entire lifetime. Children's eyes and children's pupils are notoriously big, allowing more light into them in the first place. As we get older, pupils get smaller, another sign of maturity. Yay, perks of maturity. So the more you can get a sunglass on their face at a younger age, the better. Do it as a family, build the habit, UV protection, baby, all the way. You might need to buy 2 or 3 pairs at a time, which is what we do. We usually buy about 3 pairs a year. And we've always got a pair in the car, we've got a pair inside, we've got a pair maybe at grandparents' house, for example. There's always a pair somewhere that you can just grab hold of and just stick them on their faces. Something worth bearing in mind. Hope you find it really useful. I will see you guys again next time, and we'll see you real soon. Have a great day.